this trip, we're going to make a stop at Striplings, which is exit 134 if you're heading northbound, and it's the South Perry Parkway. If you're familiar with Perry, it's very close to the Georgia National Fairgrounds. So we're on the off-ramp now, and when you get to the top of the ramp, you're going to go left, and then you'll see a Shell station. I mentioned that you'll see a Shell station. We're coming up on Striplings. There's a Waffle House on the right, and then a Shell station, but it's actually really a butcher shop that happens to sell gas as well. Striplings is about the cutest little general store, and we stop here because of their amazing meat selection and their meat counter. On this trip, I'm going to cheat on the little beaver because we're not going to make multiple stops because it's a bit of a long drive. So I am still paying homage to him with my hat, but we'll go into Striplings in just a minute and I'll show you why we make this one of our regular stops on our trips home from Ocala and Tallahassee.
Yeah, all that, and they got a cool pig out front.
They do have a cool pig out front.
And, oh, and by the way, they close at 7 o'clock on Sundays. Don't be here at 7:01 or you're getting locked inside.
They literally shut the lights off to the gas station at 7. Now, if you already started pumping prior to 7, they will let you finish.
That's mighty generous of them.
This is the pig. I think he's pretty cute. Each one of the stores has one of these pigs. A great selection of salsas and jellies, and then even jams over here. There's a whole section just of all the really awesome jams. Nice selection. Really beautiful meat here at the meat counter. Jerry's getting some mild sausage, which is right over here. We have mild, medium, jalapeno, and spicy. And then there's all these really great sausages. We usually get some of the bratwurst and the mild. It's really amazing though. Look at that. This is not a gas station. It's really, you come here for the awesome meat. Check out this bacon. Is that ridiculous? Amazing. My favorite section, they have incredible honey here. A lot of it is local too. There's a little place that you pass on the way. It's actually over here to the right, so I'm just going to walk over here. When you're going down the highway, you actually see this Jackson's honey. So we've brought some of that home from the store as well. It's nice to support a local establishment. They have clover honey, blueberry honey, all kinds of different varieties. Really impressive selection. And their cakes are amazing too. We've brought some cake home and they're all fantastic. Sell them by the half or by the slice too. That green one is a Culinary, which is really cool. Really tasty. Big selection on the little cart here. If you want to celebrate because you had a great time down at WEC, HITS, Florida Horse Park, wherever you're coming back from, they have a nice selection of wine too. It's nice too if you're on your way home from any of the Florida shows, you can stop and pick up things that you might need on your way home because it also has some basic groceries. And everything's really clean here. The bathrooms are gorgeous. Everything's really nice. The people are super sweet. I have some really nice housewares. So if you need a gift for anybody, it's a great little place to pick something up. So another example of some of the gifts. I mean, everything here is just really beautiful. It's not what you would expect from a normal stop for fuel. These salt and pepper shakers are just gorgeous. Just a super cute store. We had a successful trip into Striplings. We ended up getting some sausage, some bratwurst. Always a great time. Beautiful place to stop for gas and some dinner options.
Got something to drink, we got mushrooms, we got some ham, we got a bunch of sausage, and it was $20.
It's really amazing. We always pack extra ice in the cooler just so that we can stop at Striplings and bring home some items from their butcher shop. A little bit later, I will show you what our horse show tradition is, or our trip back from seeing Dino tradition is, which is to take the little button mushroom caps and put sausage in them and then make little sausage mushroom bites which are pretty quick. And what's great about Stripling's sausage is that it's very low fat. There's very little fat to drain off. It's really high quality product.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really good. In fact, there's nothing to drain off. You cook it in a pan and there's nothing to drain. I love it. So here's the Stripling sausage, which I already packaged up. So it's sausage without the casing, and it's really good. And ignore my blue fingers. Long story. So you take the mushrooms, you pop out the stems, which I do keep. And by the way, how you keep mushrooms, you just put them in an open brown paper bag in the refrigerator, and they won't get all mushy and nasty. They'll keep, and then you just put the sausage meat in the mushroom caps and stick them in the oven for about 15 minutes, and use the meat thermometer to make sure it's cooked all the way through, and pop it in the oven. You're good to go. Okay, 20 minutes later, here we go. Fabulous. Actually, I'm gonna put it over here on the stove. We are done.
They are sizzling.
Easy peasy.